So what is mediation? I'm Tom Friedman. I'm a lawyer in Nevada, and mediation is a process where two or more people try to work out their differences using a neutral or a mediator. So what the heck is it? Well, number one, mediation is voluntary. Nobody can be forced to go to mediation. Number two, the job of the mediator is to try to bring the person who's making a claim for money down a little bit to reality in order to settle the case, and try to get the person who's trying to not pay money to pay more money to avoid a bad verdict or keep control of the case. Well, what does this really mean? It means that when you go to mediation, you're generally put in a room. If you have a lawyer, you're with your lawyer. The person that is on the other side of the fence, if you're the plaintiff, you're in one room. If you're the defendant, you're in another room. Each party is with their lawyer, generally, and then there's a mediator. And usually what happens is the mediator will first meet with the plaintiff, the party seeking money, and talk about the case, get sort of an idea of what the person's like, look at the expectations, and look at any information regarding past negotiations. And then the mediator will take that information and go over to see the defendant, and generally the defendant's insurance carrier and lawyer, and talk to them about how they see the case. And then as the day goes on, the mediator literally goes from room to room, back and forth, telling the plaintiffs they need to reduce their expectations, and for the reasons that the defendants are saying, and telling the defendants they need to pay more money because they could have a bad verdict based on what the plaintiffs are saying. So in a nutshell, that's what it is. It's not required, it's not mandatory, and the person that holds the keys to settling the case are the parties. The plaintiff can decide whether or not he or she wants to settle, and their lawyer has to do what they say. The lawyer cannot make the decision for them. So at the end of the day, if the two parties come to a number that they can both live with, that will be called a settlement. And something often called a settlement agreement will be drawn up, says that defendant A will pay plaintiff B this much money, and when this much money is paid, the case is settled. If there's actually a lawsuit pending, the lawsuit will be dismissed, and this takes care of the entire lawsuit, and the case is over. If you have any questions, please feel free to give me a call, drop me an email, or make a comment below. Thanks very much for watching.